love is bright as ever, even in the shadows. Baby, kiss me before they turn the lights out.
Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. As you all know, it is back to school season. A really fun time if I do say so myself, although I'm no longer in school, but I remember that buzz in the air now that fall is creeping in and school is back. It's just kind of a fun time, and it's actually really fun for YouTubers because we get to act like we're going back to school and have fun with it. So I have an awesome back to school drugstore tutorial for you today that's really easy, great for the first day, for any day. I will also be doing on a separate video a like quick, speedy makeup, but this one's maybe for like a back to school first day or something like that. But the products are nice and affordable from the drugstore and really good stuff. So if you want to, keep watching. Let's just hop right into it. So right now my face is clean, but I'm going to want to go ahead and start with a primer. This is from NYX. It's the Photo Living Primer because God knows, on that first day back to school, y'all be taking selfies. And it's really, really nice. Creates a really smooth base for your skin. For foundation today, I'm using one of my favorites from Maybelline. This is the Fit Me, but this is the one that's matte and poreless. If you have oily skin, you can use this one. If you have more dry skin, they do have a dewy complexion one. This is awesome. I love this. This is my nice tan shade for summer because we're still kind of summery, and I'm in the shade 310 at the moment. This formula is awesome because it gives a really good coverage and it dries pretty matte, but you don't need much, which is always nice because it doesn't feel heavy. When you go back to school, it's still pretty hot, especially in the classroom, so we don't want to do anything that makes our face feel like it's like drowning. I'm just buffing that out with my Eco Tools domed bronzer brush. Now that my skin is looking nice and even, I'm going to go ahead in with my Rimmel London Match Perfection 2-in-1 Concealer and Highlighter. This is awesome for under the eyes. I know sometimes the night before school you get a little nervous, you don't sleep that well, you want to hide any under eye bagginess or discoloration. I got the lightest shade in Fair, so I'm going to go ahead and just create 2 upside down triangles under my eye. This is going to help to conceal any under eye color, but it's also going to like brighten up. Give you that back to school glow, if you know what I'm saying. You can kind of fan it out like this. And because we're not going too extreme today, it's just back to school, I'm not going to bother to highlight my face. I'm just going to give myself that nice brightness underneath. And I'm blending it out with my beauty blender. And I'm sorry if I'm looking in the viewfinder a lot, it's like my mirror. I'm not avoiding eye contact with you, you're lovely. See how it really gives that nice awake look? It just kind of poops your eyes open. That was bad. I'm tempted to crop that out. I meant like poof, it poofs your eyes open. Alright. To avoid creasing, because you have a long day, you're going to want to take a nice Airspun translucent powder. You can get this at drugstores as well. Everything here is from the drugstore. This stuff is my holy grail for under eyes because I crease really bad underneath. So you're going to take some of this and press it into that concealer. And it will really help you not crease. It doesn't like let anything slip. Now because I am someone who gets really oily throughout the day, I like extra protection on my skin. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder in the color Nude Beige. I'm just going to take some of this on my Real Techniques brush, and I'm just patting this into my skin to kind of prevent any like oiliness coming through. Give me that extra matte protection. This powder's amazing. And now I'm saying this because I really get oily in my T-zone. I'm taking more of that translucent powder and tapping it right on my T-zone. I don't want to worry about getting all shiny in geometry. And this is a great formula to lock that foundation in all day. I can guarantee with those steps it really helps to really hold that foundation in, but it doesn't feel heavy. It's just enough to keep everything where it's supposed to be while you're in school, especially getting up early. I find that when I get up early, I get oily more quickly. I don't know if that's a weird thing that happens to anyone else, but it happens to me. So I feel you, all my fellow oily oily ladies, but if you don't have a very oily skin, you can of course skip adding extra powder. I'm going to keep going in with my skin now, and if you're someone who has that nice summer glow and you want to keep it going, you can apply a little bit of bronzer to warm up the skin. I'm using my NYX Smooth Skin and Sunny bronzer. This is like a really awesome bronzer. I love it very much. I'm just taking a little bit on my BH Cosmetics brush. These brushes are really affordable. I've had them forever. They're really good brushes. I got like a whole set. This is the Pink Dot set for like under 20 bucks, and it's a ton of awesome brushes. So I'm just going ahead and applying a little bit on my temple, my forehead, a little bit on my cheeks, just enough to give me a little bit of color back to the skin. But we're not going to go heavy in contour or anything, just something really natural and light. From the same kit, I'm using the angled blush brush to apply some really pretty blush. This is from the Fergie Wet n Wild line. It's gorgeous. I actually used to have a lot of the Fergie collection from Wet n Wild, and it's just been amazing. Like, I love her stuff. It's a really nice, natural peachy glow. It just like immediately reminds me of back to school. I'm just popping a little bit of that right on the apple and outward of my cheek. This gives such like a natural glow. It's not too much. It's just enough to give you a little bit of like a sun-kissed hey girl hey look. You know what I'm saying? And it also has a little bit of shimmer to it, so it gives you a nice like sun-kissed glow. Now I'm gonna hop into eyebrows. I love to start off with my Maybelline Brow Drama in Soft Brown. This has been like a favorite product for months now. I feel like I have a hair in my face. I like it because it's like a spoolie brush, but it has color on it. So I use it to brush out my brows, and it adds just a little bit of color and gel to place them where I want them. And because I already have relatively full eyebrows, I'm just going to go ahead in with this NYX push-up brow for eyebrows. Yeah, I love this stuff. I've been using this forever, especially the concealer side. So one side has some color, and then the other side has a concealer stick to highlight underneath the brow bone. So I'm just going to go ahead in and lightly pencil in my brows. Do it however you like. Brows are very personal. And then I typically go back in with a little bit of that brow drama to kind of blend out and soften. I'm going to take the other concealer side and I'm going to clean up underneath. If you haven't had time to tweeze and you want to conceal or just to highlight that brow bone, and I blend out with my finger. I'm going to now move on to my eyes with the Fergie Wet n Wild Eyelid Primer. This is for all day wear. This will really help to lock in the shadow. I've been using a lot of Wet n Wild. I really like Wet n Wild. I'm going to be using this trio of eyeshadow today. This is from Walking on Eggshells. It's a really pretty, soft, dainty look, and I'm actually going to be applying it just as it says here because that's a great method. I'm going to first start by taking this really pretty, almost like champagne-y, it's got like a tint of rose to it, all over my eyelid. It's going to be really pretty, and I'm just taking another brush from that BH Cosmetics collection. I'm going to take this crease color here on a fluffy brush from that same collection, and I'm going to buff this right into my crease in a windshield wiper motion. And feel free to blend that out as much as you want, but now I'm going to go back in with the brow bone highlighting shade here. And I'm going to first take a little bit of that actually on the inner corner of my tear duct just to really brighten up the eye. This is one of my favorite things to do if you have smaller eyes or just for anyone. It really opens them up and creates a really like soft romantic look. I'm going to take the same shade right underneath the arch of my brow to give a really nice highlight. I'm going to keep my bottom lash line clean so the look stays really soft, and if you want to apply eyeliner you can, but I'm actually going to keep it pretty clean and go in with my favorite mascara, the NYX XXL. And now we're almost done with our makeup look. If you like setting sprays, this is an awesome one. It's from NYX. It's the matte finish. They also have one for a dewy finish if you have drier skin. But I'm just going to apply this all over. I'm going to finish off with a really pretty soft lip color. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Slick Balm Stain. It's a moisturizing lip color, which I really like because not only is it going to stain your lips to help it last throughout the day if you need to eat or drink, or if you rub your lips a lot, it'll help that color stay on as it stains, but it's also really moisturizing, which I love. And this is in the color Coral of the Story, which I really love. I think it's a nice, pretty soft color. And now your look is all complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and you have an awesome first day back to school and an awesome semester or a year or whatever it is that you're doing, but I know that you will rock it and have a great time in school. And remember that you are beautiful and amazing and fearless. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys really, really soon. Bye!